Beloved, as this Wednesday morning begins, I gently welcome you into a quiet moment in God's presence. Before anything else, I declare over you and your household, may the Lord's divine protection cover your family today. May every unseen danger be canceled, every hidden plan of darkness be scattered, and every chain assigned against your life be broken in the name of Jesus. You are not alone this morning. God is already ahead of you, surrounding you, shielding you, and preparing victory for you. Just breathe for a moment, slow down, and let your heart settle. This is not a rushed prayer. This is a sacred encounter. Right here, right now, God is near. He sees every burden you carried into this morning, every silent battle, every worry you didn't speak out loud. And as you sit quietly in His presence, know this truth: no evil plan formed against you shall prosper, and no chain the enemy has tried to place on your life will remain unbroken. Today, we step into spiritual authority, not with noise, not with fear, but with calm, unshakable faith. The kind of faith that knows God has already gone before us. The kind of faith that whispers, "It is already handled." Every delay, every oppression, every attack that has tried to weigh down your spirit is being lifted even now. God is gently, yet powerfully, shifting things in your favor. What felt heavy will become light. What felt impossible will begin to open. As you continue listening, allow your spirit to align with heaven. Let every word become a covering over your life. And I want you to participate in this moment of faith. Go ahead and like this video. Subscribe to the channel for daily prayers that strengthen your spirit. And write Amen in the comments as a declaration that you receive God's protection and breakthrough today. Also, take a moment to comment one thing you're believing God for today, because heaven is attentive to your faith. Now stay with me. Stay in this peace. Let the presence of God rest upon you like a gentle covering. This morning is not ordinary. It is a turning point. Chains are breaking. Evil plans are being canceled. And you are stepping into a day that is already blessed, already covered, and already secured by the hand of God. Beloved, as you sit quietly in this moment, I want you to gently become aware of the presence of God surrounding you like a soft covering. There is no rush here, no pressure, just the steady, loving nearness of your Heavenly Father. Before anything else, receive this truth deep within your spirit. God's divine protection is over you and over your family right now. Not later, not someday, but right now in this very moment. His hand is not distant, it is close, resting upon your life, shielding you from what you can see and even from what you cannot see. The same God who watches over the sparrow, who counts every hair on your head, is carefully watching over every detail of your life and the lives of those you love. Just breathe gently. Let your shoulders relax. Let every anxious thought slow down. You are not carrying your family on your own strength. You are not responsible for controlling every outcome. God is your covering. He is your defender. He is the one who stands between you and every unseen danger. Even in moments when you felt unaware, even in times when you didn't realize what could have gone wrong, His protection was already at work. There are things you will never know that God has already prevented. There are plans of darkness that never reached you because His hand stopped them before they could even form. There is a quiet assurance that comes when you understand that God's protection is not fragile. It does not depend on your perfection. It does not weaken because of your mistakes. It is rooted in His love for you, a love that is constant, unchanging, and deeply committed. You may have had moments where fear tried to whisper that something could go wrong, that harm could come near, that your family could be vulnerable. But right now, we silence every one of those whispers and replace them with truth. The truth that God is a shield around you. The truth that His angels are assigned to watch over your household. The truth that no evil shall come near your dwelling. Let that truth settle into your spirit like a calm river flowing through you. There is no need to strive or struggle to make it real. It is already real. You are simply becoming aware of it. God's protection is not something you have to chase. It is something you rest in. You rest in the assurance that His presence goes before you, stands beside you, and remains behind you. Wherever you go today, His covering goes with you. Wherever your loved ones step, His hand is already there, guiding, guarding, and surrounding them with peace. Think about your family for a moment. Picture their faces, their lives, their journeys. Some may be close to you, others may be far away, but distance does not limit God. His protection is not bound by location. It is not restricted by time zones or circumstances. Whether they are at home, traveling, working, studying, or resting, the presence of God is right there with them. Even now, He is watching over them with eyes full of care. Nothing about their lives is hidden from Him. Every step they take is seen. Every need they have is known. And in this moment, you release them into God's hands. You gently let go of the weight of trying to control everything. You release the worries, the what-ifs, the silent fears that sometimes try to creep in. You don't ignore them. You simply hand them over to God. Because His hands are stronger, His vision is clearer, and His protection is complete. You are not losing control. You are placing everything into the safest place it could ever be. There is a peace that comes when you trust God as your protector. It is not loud or overwhelming. It is quiet, steady, and deeply reassuring. It is the kind of peace that allows you to breathe freely again. The kind of peace that reminds you that you are not alone in facing the uncertainties of life. Even when situations feel unpredictable, God's protection remains consistent. Even when circumstances change, His covering does not shift. Let your heart settle into that peace. Allow it to slow your thoughts, to calm your emotions, to bring stillness to every restless place within you. You don't have to rush into the day with anxiety. You don't have to carry fear into your decisions. You can move forward, knowing that you are covered, knowing that your family is covered, knowing that God has already gone ahead of you, preparing the way, removing obstacles, and securing your steps. There are moments when life tries to convince you that you are exposed, that you are vulnerable, that things are out of your control. But even in those moments, God remains your covering. His protection does not fade in difficult seasons. In fact, it becomes even more evident. He draws closer. He surrounds you more intentionally. He holds you more gently. What feels uncertain to you is already known to Him, and He is not caught off guard by anything you are facing. You are safe in His presence. Your family is safe in His care. This is not a temporary covering that comes and goes. This is a constant reality that remains with you day and night. When you wake up in the morning, His protection is already there. When you go about your day, it walks with you. When you rest at night, it surrounds you like a quiet guard that never sleeps. Even now, imagine God's presence like a soft light, gently surrounding your home, your loved ones, your entire life. A light that pushes back every form of darkness. A light that brings calm where there was tension. A light that restores peace where there was worry. You don't have to force it. Just receive it. Just allow it to rest upon you. There is something powerful about knowing that God's protection is personal. It is not general or distant. It is specific to you. He knows your name. He knows your story. He knows your family. And He cares deeply about every detail. This is not a distant God watching from afar. This is a loving Father who is actively involved in your life, who takes responsibility for your protection, who delights in keeping you safe. As you continue to sit in this moment, let gratitude begin to rise gently within you. Not forced, not rushed. Just a quiet awareness of how much God has already done for you. Think about the times you were kept safe without even realizing it. The moments when things could have gone wrong but didn't. The situations where you were protected in ways you may never fully understand. That was God. That was His hand at work in your life. And that same hand is still at work today. It has not grown tired. It has not lost its strength. It has not stepped away. It remains steady, faithful, and fully committed to you and your family. You can trust it. You can rest in it. You can lean on it without hesitation. Let your breathing remain slow and steady. Let every word you are hearing settle deeply into your spirit. You are not just listening. You are receiving. You are allowing truth to replace fear. You are allowing peace to take the place of anxiety. You are allowing God's presence to fill every empty space within you. There is no need to strive to make this real. It is already real. You are simply becoming aware of what has always been there. God's protection has always been over you. His covering has always been around your family. His presence has always been near. And now you are resting in that awareness. As you move forward into your day, carry this calm assurance with you. Let it guide your thoughts. Let it shape your actions. Let it influence the way you see your circumstances. You are not stepping into uncertainty alone. You are stepping forward under the covering of a faithful God who watches over you with perfect love. And even if moments come where fear tries to return, you will remember this stillness. You will remember this truth. You will remember that God is your protector, your shield, your covering. And you will gently return to this place of peace, this place of trust, this place of quiet confidence in His care. Stay here for a moment longer. Allow the peace to deepen. Allow the assurance to settle even more, knowing that you and your family are held, covered, protected, and surrounded by the unchanging presence of God beloved. In this quiet and sacred moment, just allow your heart to slow down and gently become aware of God's presence surrounding you. There is no rush here, no pressure, only a calm and steady invitation to rest in Him. As you breathe softly, let this truth settle deep within your spirit. Every chain that has tried to bind your life is not stronger than the power of God working within you. There is a divine authority that has been placed inside you through faith, and it does not need to shout to be powerful. It is calm, steady, and unshakable. Even now, something is shifting in the unseen. Something is loosening. Something is beginning to break. You may have felt the weight of certain things for a long time. Patterns that seemed difficult to overcome, thoughts that kept returning, burdens that felt heavier than they should be. At times, it may have felt like invisible chains were holding you back, limiting your peace, restricting your joy, or delaying your progress. But right here, in this stillness, we gently remind your spirit that no chain has the authority to remain when it is confronted by the presence of God. Chains may feel strong, but they are not eternal. They may seem unbreakable, but they are not greater than the one who is with you. Take another soft breath and let your body relax. You don't need to fight this battle with stress or fear. God is not asking you to struggle. He is inviting you to trust. There is a quiet power in faith that does not strive, does not panic, but simply stands in the assurance that God is already at work. The chains you are aware of, and even the ones you are not aware of, are being addressed by His presence. What has been holding you is beginning to lose its grip. What has been resisting change is beginning to weaken. Sometimes chains are not always visible. They can show up as discouragement, as fear of the future, as a sense of being stuck or delayed. They can come in the form of worry that keeps returning, or a heaviness that you cannot fully explain. But even these subtle chains are not beyond the reach of God's power. His light gently enters every hidden place, every quiet corner of your life, and begins to bring freedom where there was restriction. You are not defined by what has tried to hold you. You are not limited by what has resisted you. Your identity is rooted in God, and in Him there is freedom. Not a loud or chaotic freedom, but a calm, steady release that unfolds gently within your spirit. You may not even feel everything changing all at once, but something is happening. A shift is taking place. A release is beginning. Chains do not always break with noise. Sometimes they dissolve quietly in the presence of God. Let your mind rest in that thought. There is no need to overanalyze, no need to question how or when. God knows exactly what He is doing. His timing is precise, His ways are perfect, and His work in your life is intentional. Even if you have been waiting for change, even if you have been hoping for breakthrough, know that nothing has been wasted. Every moment has been seen, every prayer has been heard, and every burden has been known by Him. As you sit in this peaceful moment, allow yourself to release any tension you have been carrying. Let go of the need to control outcomes. Let go of the pressure to fix everything on your own. This is not your battle to win through effort. This is God's work unfolding through your trust. Your role is not to struggle, but to believe. Not to strive, but to rest in His authority. There is a gentle strength rising within you right now. You may not notice it immediately, but it is there. It is the strength that comes from knowing that God is with you. It is the quiet confidence that no matter what has tried to bind you, it does not have the final say. The final say belongs to God, and His word over your life is freedom, restoration, and peace. Think about the areas of your life where you have felt limited. Without pressure, without fear, just gently bring them into your awareness. And now, instead of focusing on the limitation, shift your focus to God's presence in that area. Imagine His light entering that place, not forcefully, but gently, steadily, bringing clarity, bringing release, bringing peace. You don't have to force the chain to break. You simply allow God to do what only He can do. His power is not distant. It is present. It is working even when you cannot see it. It is active even when you cannot feel it. And it is sufficient for every situation you are facing. There is no chain too strong, no burden too heavy, no situation too complex for Him. He is not overwhelmed by your circumstances. He is not limited by what has been difficult for you. He is greater, and His presence is enough. Let this awareness calm your spirit even more. You are not trapped. You are not stuck. You are not bound in a way that cannot be changed. Freedom is not far away. It is already being released into your life. Sometimes it begins quietly, like a gentle shift in your thinking, a softening of your heart, a lightness in your spirit. And from there it continues to grow, to expand, to become more evident with time. As you remain in this moment, allow gratitude to rise softly within you. Not forced, but natural. A quiet appreciation for what God is doing, even if you cannot fully see it yet. Gratitude opens your heart to receive more of His work. It aligns your spirit with His presence. It keeps you anchored in peace instead of pulled into worry. You are not alone in this process. God is with you every step of the way. He is not watching from a distance. He is actively involved, gently guiding, carefully working, patiently unfolding His plan in your life. You can trust Him with every detail. You can rest in His care without fear. Let your breathing remain slow and steady. Let every word you hear settle deeply into your heart. You are not just listening, you are receiving. You are allowing God's truth to take root within you. You are allowing His presence to bring calm where there was tension, clarity where there was confusion, and freedom where there were chains. Even if there have been moments when you felt discouraged, moments when you wondered if things would ever change, let this moment remind you that change is already happening. It may not be loud, it may not be immediate, but it is real. God is faithful, and He is working in ways that go beyond what you can see. Stay in this stillness a little longer. Let the peace deepen. Let the assurance settle even more. There is no need to rush away from this moment. This is where strength is restored. This is where burdens are lifted. This is where chains begin to break. Not through force, but through the quiet, powerful presence of God working within you, beloved. As you settle into this quiet moment, allow your heart to become still and aware of God's presence gently surrounding you. There is no rush, no pressure, only a peaceful invitation to rest in Him. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let this truth begin to settle within your spirit. Every evil plan that has been formed against your life is already known by God, and it is already being canceled by His power. Nothing that has been whispered in darkness escapes His attention. Nothing that has been designed in secrecy is hidden from His sight. He sees, He knows, and He is actively working on your behalf. You may not always be aware of what is happening in the unseen, but God is never unaware. While you rest, He watches. While you go about your day, He is already ahead of you. There are plans that never reach you because He has already intercepted them. There are attacks that never touch you because He has already blocked them. Even in moments when you felt vulnerable, even in times when you didn't realize what could have gone wrong, His protection was already at work, quietly canceling what the enemy intended. Just breathe gently and let your shoulders relax. There is nothing you need to strive to control right now. You are not responsible for fighting unseen battles on your own. God is your defender. He is the one who stands between you and every harmful intention. And His defense is not weak or uncertain. It is strong, steady, and complete. When He cancels something, it does not linger. When He blocks something, it does not find another way through. His authority is final. There are moments when fear tries to suggest that something may go wrong, that something negative may be waiting ahead, that unseen forces are working against you. But in this stillness, we gently silence those thoughts and replace them with truth. The truth that God is greater than every plan formed against you. The truth that His power overrides every strategy of darkness. The truth that nothing can stand when He decides to intervene. Let that truth settle into your spirit like a calm river flowing through you. There is no need to force it, no need to analyze it. Simply receive it. God's authority is already active in your life. You are not waiting for Him to begin. He is already working, even now, in ways you cannot fully see or understand. He is canceling what was meant to harm you. He is dismantling what was designed against you. He is quietly turning things in your favor. Think about the areas of your life where you have felt uncertain, where you have sensed resistance, where things did not seem to align as you expected. Instead of seeing those moments as defeat, begin to see them differently. Sometimes what didn't work out was actually God protecting you. Sometimes what felt like a delay was actually Him redirecting you. Sometimes what seemed like a closed door was Him preventing something harmful from entering your life. God's protection is not always loud or obvious. Often, it is subtle, gentle, and quiet. It works behind the scenes in ways you may not notice at first. But its effect is powerful. It preserves you. It guards you. It keeps you on a path that leads to peace rather than harm. And even when you don't understand everything, you can trust that He does. As you continue to sit in this peaceful moment, allow yourself to release every worry about what could go wrong. Those thoughts do not belong to you. They are not your burden to carry. Instead, gently place them into God's hands. Let Him take responsibility for them. Let Him handle what you cannot see. Let Him take care of what you cannot control. There is a calm confidence that begins to rise when you trust God in this way. It is not loud or forceful. It is quiet, steady, and deeply rooted. It allows you to move forward without fear. It allows you to rest without anxiety. It allows you to trust without hesitation. Because you know that God is not only aware of your life, but actively involved in protecting it. You are not exposed. You are not unguarded. You are covered by a God who sees every detail. Even the smallest concern is known to Him. Even the quietest prayer is heard. And even the things you have not spoken, the things you have only felt in your heart, are understood by Him. Let your breathing remain slow and steady. Let every word you hear settle deeply into your spirit. You are not just listening, you are receiving. You are allowing truth to replace fear. You are allowing peace to take the place of uncertainty. You are allowing God's presence to fill every space within you. Imagine for a moment that every negative plan, every harmful intention, every unseen strategy that was formed against you is being gently erased. Not with struggle, not with noise, but with quiet authority. Like something being wiped away before it ever had the chance to take effect. That is how God works. He does not always announce it, but He accomplishes it. There are things you will never know that God has already canceled. Situations that could have unfolded differently, but didn't because He stepped in. People who could have caused harm but were prevented. Circumstances that could have gone wrong but were redirected. That is His faithfulness. That is His care for you. And that same faithfulness continues today. It has not changed. It has not weakened. It remains consistent and strong. You can rely on it. You can trust it. You can rest in it without fear. As you move forward into your day, carry this quiet assurance with you. You are not stepping into uncertainty alone. You are stepping forward under the covering of a God who has already gone ahead of you. Every path you walk, He has already seen. Every moment you face, He is already present in. And even if unexpected things arise, even if situations feel unclear, remember this moment. Remember this peace. Remember this truth. God is in control. God is protecting you. God is canceling every evil plan that has been formed against your life. Stay here for a little longer. Let the peace deepen. Let the calm settle even more. There is no need to rush away. This is a place of safety. This is a place of assurance. This is a place where your spirit is reminded that you are held, covered, and protected by the unchanging presence of God beloved. Just settle into this quiet moment and allow your heart to become still. There is no urgency here, no pressure to perform, only an invitation to rest gently in the presence of God. As you breathe slowly, feel the calm of His nearness wrapping around you like a soft covering. This is where strength begins, not in striving, not in rushing, but in stillness. This is where you begin to walk in a calm authority that does not come from your own effort, but from your identity in Christ. You are not trying to become strong. You are already being strengthened. You are not trying to gain authority. It has already been given to you through Christ. There is a quiet confidence that comes when you realize that you are not facing life from a place of weakness, but from a place of spiritual security. You are anchored in Him. And because you are anchored in Him, You do not need to react to every situation with fear or anxiety. You can respond with calm assurance, knowing that God is already in control. Take a gentle breath and let your shoulders relax. You don't have to carry the weight of everything around you. You don't have to react to every challenge as if it depends entirely on you. There is a deeper reality at work in your life. God is present, God is active, and God is leading you. When you understand this, something within you begins to settle. The urgency fades, the pressure lifts, and in its place comes a steady peace that cannot be easily shaken. Walking in calm authority does not mean that life becomes free of challenges. It means that you are no longer controlled by them. Situations may arise, circumstances may shift, but your inner peace remains steady because it is rooted in God, not in what is happening around you. You begin to see things differently. What once felt overwhelming now feels manageable. What once brought fear now meets a quiet confidence within you. There is a difference between reacting out of fear and responding from faith. Fear rushes, fear pressures, fear overwhelms, but faith is calm. Faith is steady. Faith trusts even when everything is not fully understood. And this is the space you are being invited into right now. A space where your spirit is aligned with faith, not fear. As you sit in this stillness, allow yourself to become aware of this calm authority rising within you. It is not loud, it is not forceful, but it is real. It is the awareness that you belong to God, that you are held by Him, that you are guided by Him. And because of that, you can move through your day with a sense of peace that does not depend on external circumstances. You are not walking through life alone. You are walking with God. And His presence changes everything. It changes how you think, how you feel, how you respond. It shifts your perspective from uncertainty to trust, from anxiety to peace, from fear to quiet confidence. There may have been times when you felt overwhelmed, when you felt unsure of what to do, when situations felt bigger than you. But even in those moments, God was with you. He did not step away. He did not leave you to figure things out on your own. He remained present, gently guiding, quietly supporting, faithfully walking with you. And now, as you become more aware of His presence, you begin to move differently. You no longer rush into worry. You no longer allow fear to take control. Instead, you pause, you breathe, and you trust. You trust that God is leading you. You trust that He is making a way. You trust that everything you need will be provided at the right time. This is what it means to walk in victory. Not a loud, dramatic victory, but a quiet, steady one. A victory that is seen in your peace. A victory that is felt in your calmness. A victory that shows in your ability to remain grounded, even when things around you feel uncertain. Victory in Christ is not about striving harder. It is about resting deeper. It is about allowing His strength to flow through you, instead of trying to rely on your own. It is about trusting that what He has already done is enough. You do not need to add to it. You do not need to prove anything. You simply receive and walk in it. Let your breathing remain slow and steady. Let every word you hear settle gently into your heart. You are not just listening. You are aligning your spirit with truth. You are allowing God's presence to bring order where there may have been confusion, to bring calm where there may have been tension, to bring peace where there may have been restlessness. There is a steadiness forming within you right now. It may feel subtle, but it is real. It is the kind of steadiness that allows you to face the day without fear. The kind of steadiness that reminds you that no matter what happens, you are not alone. God is with you, and that is enough. As you think about your day ahead, do not let your mind race into worry. Instead, hold on to this calm. Carry this peace with you. Let it guide your thoughts, your decisions, your actions. You do not need to rush ahead of God. You can move at His pace, trusting that He is leading you exactly where you need to be. And if moments come where you feel unsettled, where you feel your peace begin to shift, simply return to this awareness. Return to your breath. Return to the presence of God. Remind yourself that you are anchored in Him, that you are covered by Him, that you are guided by Him. There is no need to strive to maintain this peace. It is not something you have to hold on to tightly. It is something you rest in. Just as you are resting in this moment, you can continue to rest in His presence throughout your day. You are not powerless. You are not without direction. You are not left to figure everything out on your own. You are walking with a God who knows the way, who sees the future, who understands every detail of your life. And because of that, you can move forward with confidence, not in yourself, but in Him. Let this truth settle even deeper within you. Let it become a quiet foundation that supports you throughout your day. You are steady. You are calm. You are secure. Not because of your circumstances, but because of your connection to God. Stay here for a moment longer. Let the stillness deepen. Let the peace expand. Let the calm authority within you become even more clear. There is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to force, nothing you need to rush. Everything you need is already being provided by the God who walks with you, guides you, strengthens you, and gently leads you forward with peace, beloved. As you settle into this sacred and quiet moment, just allow your heart to slow down and gently turn toward God. There is no rush here, no pressure to perform, only an invitation to be present. Let your breathing become soft and steady, and with each breath, become more aware that God is near. Not distant, not far away, but right here with you, surrounding you with a peaceful and loving presence. This is where alignment begins. Not through effort, but through stillness. Not through striving, but through surrender. Your heart was created to rest in God's presence. And when it finds that place, everything within you begins to settle. Thoughts that once felt scattered begin to quiet. Emotions that felt heavy begin to soften. There is a gentle reordering that happens when your heart aligns with Him. It is not forced. It is not rushed. It unfolds naturally as you sit with Him, as you become aware of His presence, as you allow yourself to simply be. You don't need to bring perfect words into this moment. You don't need to have everything figured out. God is not looking for performance. He is inviting your presence. Just as you are, in this exact moment, you are welcome here. Your thoughts, your feelings, your concerns, He already knows them. And yet, He still invites you closer. Not to judge you, not to pressure you, but to gently draw you into His peace. Take another slow breath and allow yourself to release anything that feels heavy. You don't have to carry it into this moment. You don't have to hold on to it tightly. Just let it go, little by little, as you sit in God's presence. Let your mind become quiet. Let your spirit become still. Let your heart become open. There is a peace that flows when your heart is aligned with God. It is not dependent on circumstances. It is not shaken by uncertainty. It is steady, calm, and deeply rooted. It does not rush. It does not panic. It simply rests in the assurance that God is in control. And as you sit here, that peace is gently filling you, reaching into every part of your being. Alignment with God is not about doing more. It is about becoming aware of His presence, becoming aware of His voice, becoming aware of His peace. When your heart aligns with Him, your perspective begins to shift. Things that once felt overwhelming begin to feel manageable. Situations that once brought anxiety begin to lose their power. Not because everything has changed, but because your focus has shifted to the one who holds everything together. You begin to see life through a different lens, a lens of trust rather than fear. You begin to respond with calm instead of reacting with worry. You begin to move with confidence instead of hesitation. This is what happens when your heart is aligned with God. There is a quiet strength that begins to rise within you, a strength that does not come from your own effort, but from your connection to Him. As you continue to sit in this moment, allow yourself to become even more aware of His presence. Imagine His peace gently resting upon you, like a soft covering. It is not heavy, it is not overwhelming. It is gentle, steady, and comforting. You don't have to reach for it. It is already here. You simply receive it. There may have been times when your heart felt unsettled, when your thoughts felt scattered, when you felt pulled in different directions. But right now, in this stillness, everything is coming back into alignment. Your thoughts are becoming clearer. Your emotions are becoming calmer. Your spirit is becoming more grounded. You are not lost. You are not disconnected. You are being gently drawn back into alignment with the one who created you, who understands you, who cares for you deeply. And in His presence there is no confusion. There is clarity. There is peace. There is rest. Let your breathing remain slow and steady. Let every inhale bring in His peace, and every exhale release anything that does not belong. You don't have to force this process. It happens naturally as you remain in His presence. As you stay here, as you allow yourself to be still, alignment begins to take place. God is not in a hurry with you. He is patient, He is gentle, He is attentive. He meets you right where you are and walks with you at a pace that brings peace, not pressure. You don't have to rush ahead. You don't have to figure everything out all at once. You can take one step at a time, guided by His presence. As your heart aligns with God, you begin to trust more deeply. You begin to let go of the need to control every outcome. You begin to rest in the assurance that He is leading you, even when you cannot see the full picture. And that trust brings peace. It brings a calm that cannot be easily shaken. There is a quiet confidence that grows within you when your heart is aligned with God. It is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and sure. It allows you to move through your day with a sense of ease, knowing that you are not alone, knowing that you are guided, knowing that you are cared for. You don't have to strive to maintain this alignment. It is not something you achieve once and then hold on to tightly. It is something you return to again and again, through stillness, through awareness, through simply being present with God. And each time you return, you find that His peace is still there, waiting for you. As you think about your day ahead, let this alignment guide you. Let this peace lead you. You don't need to carry anxiety into your day. You don't need to rush into worry. You can move forward with calm assurance, knowing that God is with you, guiding you, supporting you. And if moments come where you feel unsettled, where your thoughts begin to race, where your peace feels distant, gently bring yourself back to this place. Take a breath, become still, remember His presence, realign your heart with Him. It doesn't take effort, it takes awareness. You are not alone in this journey. God is with you every step of the way. He is not distant or unavailable. He is present, attentive, and deeply involved in your life. You can trust Him. You can rest in Him. You can align your heart with Him again and again. Stay here for a moment longer. Let the peace deepen. Let the stillness expand. Let your heart become even more aligned with God's presence. There is nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to force, nothing you need to rush. You are simply resting, simply receiving, simply allowing His peace to fill every part of you as you remain quietly in His presence, beloved. As we gently come toward the close of this moment together, just remain in that stillness you have found. There is no need to rush away. Let the peace you feel settle even deeper into your spirit. This is not something that ends here. This is something you carry with you. The presence of God does not leave when the prayer ends. It walks with you, surrounds you, and remains with you throughout your day. As you step into the hours ahead, carry this quiet assurance in your heart that you are covered, protected, and guided. Every step you take is seen by God. Every moment you face is already known to Him. You are not walking into uncertainty alone. You are moving forward under divine care, under divine protection, under divine direction. If at any point during your day you begin to feel overwhelmed, simply pause. Take a breath. Return to this place of calm within you. God is not far away. He is always near. You can reconnect with His peace at any moment, no matter where you are. Just a quiet moment, just a gentle awareness, and His presence will steady you again. Let your thoughts remain anchored in truth. No chain has authority over you. No evil plan has power to succeed against you. You are held by a God who is faithful, who is attentive, and who is actively working on your behalf. Even when you cannot see it, even when you do not feel it, He is still moving. And as you go about your day, allow your actions to flow from this place of peace. Speak gently, move calmly, respond with faith. Let others see the quiet strength that comes from resting in God. Your peace is not just for you. It becomes a light to those around you, a reminder that God is near. Take a moment to acknowledge what God has done in this time of prayer. Even if you cannot fully explain it, something has shifted, something has settled, something has been released, and that is enough. You don't need to understand everything to trust that God has been at work. As you continue walking through this day, remain open to His guidance. He may speak through a gentle thought, a quiet impression, or a simple sense of direction. You don't need to force it. Just stay aware, stay open, and stay at peace. He will lead you in the way you should go. And before you leave this moment, I gently invite you to take a step of faith. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel for daily prayers that strengthen your spirit. And write Amen in the comments as a declaration that you receive God's protection and peace today. Also, share one thing you are believing God for, because your faith matters and heaven hears you. Remember, this day is not ordinary. It is covered. It is guided. It is held in God's hands. Whatever you face, you will not face it alone. Whatever comes your way, God has already gone before you. There is a quiet victory already prepared for you in this day. So go forward gently, peacefully, and confidently. Stay rooted in His presence. Stay anchored in His peace. And let your heart remain aligned with the calm, loving, and unchanging presence of God as you continue walking through this day.